Hello, I'm Adriana. I'm a Master SoulPath Teacher and Guide, and today's message is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in Scorpio. Okay, so let's see what's going on, Scorpio. I'm going to look at a couple different things. Please use this information to inform and empower you. It is not meant to take away your freedom of choice, but actually meant to give you more freedom of choice because you're going to understand better what's going on. Okay. Situation around you, Five of Pentacles. You are dealing with it with the Two of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, so Five of Pentacles is talking about a loss. That there's a change in circumstance that doesn't look like it's for the better. So job loss, potential relocation, a feeling of being left behind, like the universe suddenly has decided not to support you. And I'm not clear right now if this is for you or if this is for someone near you, but you're in this circumstance with the other person. And it feels like you've been, I want to say, abandoned by the universe, or that something just feels like it's not looking out for you right now. And Two of Pentacles is the way you're responding to it. So I don't feel like you're pulled down by the weight of this Five of Pentacles, Scorpio, but I also feel like you're trying to sort this out. You're understanding that this means change, that this means that there's something off between the inner and outer worlds, and you're just trying to kind of figure it out. I think that Two of Pentacles is also challenging you to deal with the emotions that are coming up about this situation. Is challenging you to deal with these emotions in a different way. Instead of being pulled down or completely blindsided or overtaken by these emotions, you're learning how to deal with them in a more detached, more, I want to say, kind of intellectual way. And, you know, the impulse for me with this Five of Pentacles is to look for hope, because the Five of Pentacles kind of feels like a rock bottom, that there's nowhere lower you can go from here. But at the same time, you're really trying to balance your energy, balance your feelings within this so that you're not totally consumed by this Five of Pentacles. Okay, so what can Scorpio do? What can Scorpio control? Ten of Swords. Okay, so Scorpio, you're being asked to really let go. This is a challenge for the ego to let go of expectations, of direction where you felt a situation was going. Anything egoic, the need to be right, the need to respond out of fear, the need to the need to control the situation. The Ten of Swords is saying, okay, actually you can't control this, but what you can control is a conscious letting go. A conscious letting go of what you thought it was going to be, a realization that, see, the thing with the Ten of Swords is that there's the energy of disappointment and disheartenment, and also because your hopes don't work out, there's like a disillusionment that also happens. Like suddenly you see the truth and it's not pretty and it's kind of heavy. But at the same time, whenever we're asked to let go of our expectations and surrender to what the divine really does have in store for us, there is a tremendous opportunity for healing and for oneness and for coming back together. So what can't Scorpio control here? The Sun. So what I feel like is happening is that this circumstance is pushing you and anyone else involved in this circumstance into this energy of rebirth, into this energy of like creative resolution, almost like the inner child is getting a chance to be healed. And it kind of doesn't make sense. This is the darkness before the dawn right now. It doesn't make sense what's going on. But this is all part of the process of eventually finding joy, eventually finding the success, eventually finding the heart opening back up again. The heart gets broken in the Ten of Swords, which is the energy that you've been asked to deal with as far as letting go. I'm sorry that didn't make a lot of sense, but what I'm trying to say is that through this process, your soul is actually healing your heart. Your soul is actually teaching your heart how to heal, and you're going to have a much better balance within you. And it is that balance you're trying to find in this Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is understanding change is coming, but you have been consciously trying to balance yourself, and the Sun is saying you will find that balance. And this also to me means like a healthy balance, like healthy work-life balance, healthy balance of what's going on inside of you. Because when we're in balance physically, then we experience optimum health. And so I feel like the other thing that's striking me, I don't know if I can hold up all the cards at once. These are pretty dark energy cards, kind of dark and heavy. And then look, that this almost hurts my eyes to look at the Sun, because the Sun is so bright, and it's almost like you won't be able to really understand where you're headed, because it's just that like your eyes can't see. They're not accustomed to seeing so much light after so much dark. But Scorpio, I do think it turns around for you. I think this is all just part of the process that you have to go through. All right, so I'm going to ask for two things: the potential for growth and the eventual outcome. What is the potential for growth, please? The Magician. And our last cards have been 1, 1, 1 in a row. So 10 of Swords is a 1, 19, the Sun is a 1, Magician is now a 1. So 3 ones plus the 2 of Pentacles equals the 5 of Pentacles. So we're kind of, the potential for growth brings us back to the resolution of all of this. Okay, but what does this mean? What is the Magician saying to you? Magician is saying that in every moment you have the chance to manifest and re-manifest a different reality. Now, interesting, Magician has all of these yin-yang symbols all over the board. I don't know if you can see it, they're pretty small. And there's a yin-yang also in the middle of the Sun. So what does this mean on the way to balance, on the way to the feminine and masculine being balanced? Okay, not getting anything, so I need to ask a different question. What is the message, the overall message of the Magician? I think what the Magician is trying to really inspire you to do is to it's almost like reinvent or retrust the masculine energy. There is a healing about the masculine energy here. The Magician being the master manifester, the one who brings the raw matter into the 3D, and that is a very masculine principle. Magician is also card number 1. That is the leadership card. This is the one who gets things started. And it's almost like you're being reset to the beginning of your journey in order so that it can come out in the Sun. But maybe this was like a false start for you. Maybe it looked like you were supposed to be going, but actually in the long view, you're headed down the wrong track. And the Magician is reminding you that actually we need to restart this. We need to re-manifest this. So, you know, like when you're up on a mountaintop, you can see all the trails below you. And some of the trails might be leading to a dead end, but some of them are leading up to the mountain. And what I feel like the message is here is you were kind of at a dead end. You didn't realize it, but you were at a dead end. This Magician is trying to reroute you to a much more fruitful, abundant path. So if you can realize this in this whole process, that actually this is about resetting your path. And remember, I was talking about the rebirth with the sun. So this is truly a reset of your path and a reset of the destiny that is in front of you. What is our highest outcome, please? Our potential? Queen of Swords. So independence, wisdom, what's the word? The ability to channel straight from the divine logic. Queen of Swords is that mix of air and water, of the feminine, loving energy, but also that more masculine, just divine truth energy. So this is interesting because Magician, I know, was trying to heal the masculine. The Queen is the presence of the feminine and masculine. So in this sense, she is this healed masculine energy that is also feminine. But what I think this is really saying is that you are being rerouted to your truth. You are being realigned with your truth. There was something in your old path, in this false start, that was not going to bring you the satisfaction, the fulfillment you were looking for. Queen of Swords represents the realignment. And I also think that this is a very strong card. Queen of Swords is very independent. What else is she trying to tell us? She's trying to say that in times like this, it's really a challenge not to get lost in your emotions. With the Five of Pentacles, when it feels like nothing is working out and everything has abandoned you, of course it's very easy to get lost in those emotions. But the Queen of Swords is reminding you that there's a deeper truth with all of this. There's a deeper truth unfolding that is more in alignment with who you are. And I want to say she's encouraging you to trust in your own divinity. And what does that really mean? Trust that there's always a force at work that is helping you grow and is helping you become more and more true to yourself. And Rainbow is behind the Ten of Swords, but she's also got the rainbow behind her. I just feel like there's so much more in this card because she's talking about leadership. She's also talking about, again, the divine channeling. Pure logic really is where she loves to, pure logic, but also pure divine inspiration. So pure divine knowing is where she likes to be, where she likes to live. But there's a power coming off of this card that I'm having a hard time putting into words. Because I think for you, Scorpio, she represents you regaining some of that masculine independence, you regaining some of that confidence and belief in your own path and belief in the pursuit of your own path. I think you've gotten discouraged along the way, but here it's like your belief is reborn. Is there anything else that wants to come out in these cards? Is there any other message for Scorpio? Scorpio, I think this is a very difficult passage that you're going through, but I see very positive things going on during this time and also following this time. I think you emerge from this really embodied in your wisdom, meaning you've learned from the situation, you've taken up the responsibility that comes from having learned through trial. And it's like you are reborn into this Queen of Swords energy, the confidence, the ability to say and see the right thing. You're saying and seeing the truth in a way that you feel very confident about. There's no doubting in this card. There's no doubting in this process. And I really see you coming into a different kind of power after you go through this process. Okay, so Scorpio, thank you so much for joining with me today in this message. If you're in a transition point or you are looking for kind of what is your next step, how can you realign your life with your soul's vision for you? What is your soul's vision for you? If these are the kind of questions you see yourself asking, please get in touch either through my website, soulguidancewithAdriana.com, or you can always reach out through my email, which is in the description below. I'll see you very soon.